Hello everybody. RV living with the geezer. And yeah, it's Monday afternoon. There goes my buddy. She's going next door to see if Velma's around. So she goes over there and tries to mooch a treat. She's feeling better. I got an appointment for the first day I'm back up in Boyd with her old vet, and the medicine that the doctor out here is giving her, the Lasix, it's I think relieving some of that fluid around her lungs. So he's going to refill that prescription, give me enough to get back up to Boyd and see how they want to handle it. But she's doing a lot better than last week, so that's great news. Oh, she didn't go to Velma's door. Coming back already. But yeah, I just wanted to catch you up on a few things and show you a couple of things here I think's pretty. And there's my sitting spot. That's where I sit in the afternoons and look at the clouds. We got it's a beautiful day today, and look at our mountain over there. But yeah, it's about 80 degrees. There was a front came in last night, and it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been hot. It's been like 93. It's 80 today with low humidity. Don't even have I hadn't put the air on in the RV all day. But yeah, look at this pretty. Isn't that pretty? That flower here, that plant. And then this over here, pretty cool. When I moved in here 4 months ago, there was nothing here, just these rocks. And now look what I got. Look at that sunflower. How about that? Just bloomed out about 4 or 5 days ago. That hailstorm we had really beat it up, but it survived. Yeah, and I've seen the bees already pollinating, so that's really cool. I think the people that were here before must have planted a little seed there or something. But yeah, or if I get tired of the view I showed you all ago, I got this view. So yeah, I tell you, hands down, this is the nicest. Look at that. She's even doing her old rolling around. And, likes to do that and get out in the sun. So yeah, she's mending up. But, yeah, hands down, this is the nicest RV park I've been in. Yeah, Olympia Creek RV Park, Fort Davis, Texas. But, let's see what else is going on. People are starting to come. A guy just went by with a pop-up camper. People starting to come in this week. Big festivities this weekend in Fort Davis. So yeah. I'm going down to Balmaray Friday to the big pool, and that's meet my son and his family. They're camping down there that day, and then they'll come up here the next day. But a company reached out to me, and I'm going to do my first review of some water shoes that they sent me for my, they fit my middle granddaughter. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I sort of a surprise, but yeah, and of course she gets to keep them. But yeah, Sonny's going to do the review. She's going to be my model, and yeah, I'll do a little review of those water shoes. So yeah, any of you other companies out here, I'm open to reviews on my channel. So my email is in every description of my videos. Go ahead and contact me, and I'll do a review of whatever you got. Tell you what, send me one of these little casitas. I had one. I can do a real good review on that. I know all about those. So yeah, a casita company, just send me a free one and I'll review it. But yeah, yeah. A tip I might give y'all. It worked out for me, or hasn't really worked out. But when I monetize my channel, I'm fixing to move in a couple of weeks back up to Boyd. I should have waited to do that before I moved, because I've been having trouble. They want you to verify your identity, and this is sort of a long story. I'll make it short. Uh, you have to take a picture of your driver's license to verify that it's you. Well, my driver's license this place has a physical address. They don't deliver mail here. So I got my identity verified. Now they send me another email saying you have to verify your mailing address. Well, it's supposed to match up with your other one. So, I know I can go in there and change it. But what I did, this is a benefit, because they're going to send me a postcard in the mail. This is at Google AdSense. They're going to send me a postcard in the mail, and it's got a PIN number on it. So if it shows up, well, it wouldn't get delivered out here. I hope y'all are sticking with me on this. So I went to our post office this morning, and the lady that works there is probably the most helpful postal worker I've ever met in my life. And that's just a plus for a small town. I mean, she knows my name. She knows everybody's name. So I go in, she said, "Calvin, how can I help you?" And I tell her what I just told you all. And I said, "What would you do with that card?" And she said, "Well, had you not come in, well, I would recognize your name, so I'm going to stick it in your P.O. box. So if it comes in, it's not," she said, "if I didn't recognize you, it would get sent back. So it's going to hopefully I get it before I leave here, because then I'll have my mail forwarded up to my son's address." So I'm not going to be at his place too long. I'm going to I've got a park already north of Decatur that I really have checked out, but I haven't gone inside because it's got a security gate on it, and you have to arrange for a to go in and look at it. So, but yeah, so that's small towns are great. I've always lived in small towns, and hopefully I can keep it up. Boyd's growing, but it's still pretty rural out where my son's at, and it's rural where that park I'm looking at. It's like 3 miles north of Decatur, which is only about 15 miles from my son's house. So it's still pretty rural out there. But, yeah, I thought about sitting here and talking to y'all with the, camera facing me, but I said, you know what? These views out here are a lot prettier than my face. So I figured because we're not going to see these too much longer. I tell you, it's bittersweet leaving this place, and I've left out here before and had the same feeling, but I leave for the same reasons, my family, and going back up there, being close to them, which I think is important. But yeah, I'll come back out here in some summers, Next summer I'm shooting. I would really like to go to New Mexico next summer and go up around Ruidoso, if I can find a RV park that's I can afford. Some of them are pretty high up there. That as y'all that watch Rusty 78609, he was where Levi was there. It was like $875 a month. There's no way I can handle that. Nope. But and I don't want to. I could go up there and move around and boondock and all that, but I'm not into that much anymore. I just like my air conditioning when I want it, and my TV, and you know, I'm spoiled. So but we'll see how everything plays out with this economy, and yeah, see what plays out with that. Could be, who knows what it's going to be like in a year from now, you know. I just praying that it's going to be better, that it's going to take a turn for the better. You know, you got to stay positive about everything. Anyway, I just wanted to catch you up on a few little things, and I didn't want to bore you with that address story, but you know, it would have been better had I waited till I was settled in up there before I monetized it. Because I mean, it's not going to amount to a hill of beans what I'm making anyway. I think right now it's you know, it's not hardly anything. You spend more on gas, on way more on gas on your videos than what you're going to make. So anyway, my email is in my description and my address. I love hearing from y'all. Just stay in touch with me. And yeah, oh, next week, I'll tell you what, guys, my son's got everything lined out as usual, so I'm going to make a lot of videos next week. You'll be seeing them. Yeah, they'll be stacked up. So we're doing all sorts of stuff out here next week. So just stay tuned in if you would. I appreciate everybody watching. I want to thank you all for sticking with me. So yeah, guys, just here comes my buddy. That's Velma's cat. That's Puss Puss. He comes over for a kibbles treat. Every morning he's sitting at my screen door, meowing till I give him something. Yeah. But yeah, just thanks a lot. And we'll be talking at you later. Just stay blessed and stay positive, my friends. Adios. Bye-bye.